Hello, folks. It is the 10th of January, 2022, and I am looking at the ES E-mini, which is the S&P 500 futures contract, and this is the March contract. We had a down move. This is the first 5-minute candle, and it trades a lot the same way. If you watch my other videos, I trade the ES or the E-mini NASDAQ a lot, and I'll get over here right now. But it's doing the same thing. Last week, the uh, NASDAQ was skipping around so much that I decided to come over here and try out the S&P, which is the ES. It's a little smoother, and I just kind of want to give that a try. And what I'm looking at is the here's the first 5-minute candle. Um, I'm not going to just buy automatically above the high. It's gone down a little bit today. So what I'm looking for is a 1, 2, 3 pullback and reversal. So here's the 1 point, there's the 2, and the 3 will be down here and somewhere. If it comes down here and does not break this low, then whatever the low high is it makes up in here, that's where I'll buy it. And I'll keep a pretty tight stop on it. But that's what I'm looking for right now. I'll get back if everything comes into play. I will come back and start recording again. All right, so I have excuse me, I'm getting over a flu from last week. But anyway, um, I'm looking to buy it above this high right here. This is still the E-mini ES, and this is the 34 line moving average, and this is the 9. Both of them are exponential, and it's showing like it might want to come on down a little bit more, which I would really like better, because then if it breaks on up through there, it usually has a little more momentum. And everything, the only thing I would like to see different over here is this line being up ready to cross the red line, which is the 50%. This is the slow stochastic. Here's the relative strength and the MACD. Obviously, the MACD's already crossed over. The RSI has lost some strength here, and I'm just going to let myself sit and just see what happens. So I'll be back if I get kicked in. So here's a quick update. Here's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it could go on down. I don't want to play this to the short side, even though it's a down day. I realize that, but if you look here, this is the middle. You know, you've heard. I don't know if you've heard the saying, "Don't diddle in the middle." Well, that's what you're doing. If you trade in between this point and this point, that's what you're doing. So right now, I'm playing off of this 1, 2, 3. Now another one may set up. It may go on down. I don't know, but I looked at getting short right below this low right here, and I just didn't want to take the chance. The risk was too great. So I will wait and see what happens, and I'll come back and update you if I get filled. Okay, guys, excuse me. It looks like it wants to break through. We will see if it does. It made it up to 0875. My order's in at 09 and a quarter. And what I've seen it do, and this is the VWAP right here, so it may have just gone up to hit it and back off. But I've got a 4-point stop in there. It's not looking. I don't like the looks of it down here in the cumulative delta. I would like to see this be up here somewhere if it's going higher. But I think I may get hit or get filled and then hit. It just kind of has that feeling towards me. Just the way everything else is set up. Yeah, this is, I'm going to go ahead and leave the order in. This should be up closer to the red line for the breakout, but we'll see. I've been wrong before, so let's wait and see what happens. I'll come back if I get filled. Okay, folks, so I just got filled on the E-mini ES, and it's not pushing up as quick as I'd like it. Looks like I may get stopped out. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it should have kept pushing through, I think, here. It's got all the makings to do it. but I keep a tight stop, and I'm down 25 bucks right now, $12. This is the E-mini ES. Okay, now it looks like it's going to go up a little bit. So let's go over here and check the, oh yeah, so this is a good crossover right here. Good sign. This is the 50% level of the slow stochastic. This is the 50% level of relative strength. And everything else is looking very bullish, like it's a turnaround. So I'm keeping my stop where it is. It is tight. I will show you here. Yeah, it's right down here. It's 8 points away, or ticks away, and 2 full points. Usually, though, when it breaks through pretty quick. Let me show you the NASDAQ, what it's looking like. Yeah, it made its breakthrough too, so it looks like it's going on up. So maybe the ES will go up in the end. It's been mimicking so far. So I moved my take profit way up here, like 20 points away. I don't know. We'll see if it gets up in that area. But I'll come back and let you see where things stand in just a little bit here. All right, guys. So I was all over the board on this one. Here's the that's E-mini NQ, which is the NASDAQ. Let me get back over here on the ES. I got in, got stopped out, and then got in again and made a little money. Uh, I was in both of them at the same time at one point, and at one point I was with both of them in. I was up 800 bucks, and then it dwindled down. I made 30 out of the whole deal, which yeah, I should. No, I actually took one profit that covered the loss I had a little bit earlier, and then I moved my stop up to break even and just barely made any money on that one. But I went back over and just started looking at the NQ, which is this right here, and I got in again on this one above 80. Well, I got in here a couple times and got stopped out. Like I said, I moved my stop up. Uh, I got in above 80 and I got stopped out. I got in again at 88 and it took off from there. And I was able to get 400 bucks out of the deal. So all for the day, I got, I think I made 300 some dollars. Let me look here real quick. Let's see. Yep, 320. Had profits of 560, losses of 240, and after 320, and then after commissions, I made 294 bucks. So that's not a bad day overall, but there was a lot of finesse going on. I was jumping back and forth between the markets. Maybe that's not a good idea, but they do trade in correlation, and I was just kind of I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket, so I wanted to spread it out a little bit. So I may continue to do that a little bit. I don't know, but it did the trade did go my way. It worked the way I was expecting it to. It's just because I keep such a tight stop that sometimes I get stopped out a little too quick. But that being said, look at the risk value. Where do you put your risk? So here's the buy order on this on the E-mini NASDAQ. Okay, so you can put it down below that candle to push through. That's fine. But then again, that's from 28 down to 03. So you're looking at almost 400 bucks to risk, or at least $400 to risk. And I don't want to do that. So that's what I'll do though is I'll go ahead and get stopped out at 100 bucks for 5 points. And then if I get in again, I know where that last pullback was to, and that's your hard stop. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying there, but it's you know where the market pulled back to the last time, and it's usually a lot closer than that 20, 25 point stop. So all in all, I'm happy with my trading today. I did call it, but it's just, and it looks like it's continuing to go up, which is a good thing. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and I will be back. Oh, and by the way, here's the high of the, this is still the NASDAQ. Here's the high of the first 5 minute candle, And if you would have just put your order in above that too, you could have played that angle. So that was at 415 was the high there, and it went up. It's up at 478 right now. So then you just got to figure out where you're gonna put your stops. So anyway, I hope you had a good trading day. Hopefully, I wasn't all over the place on this, but here's my perfect setup. It's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Buy above that high. Have the correlation between where these stochastics, RSI, and MACD. It all should be going up, crossing the 50% line on both of these, and it was doing it. It's just that I didn't want to risk too much. All right. So hope you had a good trading day, and we'll see you on the next video.